Feeding the bees during temperature swings. Some people put hot syrup on so that they draw. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, it's a good way of doing it, but it's kind of a pain. You got to really watch your temperatures, keep it down. But this is how I do it. Hey, you, get out of there. I want you to live. But anyway, it's a really kind of watery fondant. Really watery fondant. And yeah, they can take it down at any time. It keeps its form too. And all I use is my 2-inch ache for the winter time on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Put it on and they'll take it down. We'll even draw out on it. Here, let me just take off a few frames here. They're drawn out as we speak. Yep. There we are. Well, that's just something I thought I'd share with you. How I deal with the temperature swings that we get here sometimes during the spring. It's a top bar beehive. I don't think I'm going to be running these. There's a way of doing it with making splits and that, and for nukes without having one of these, and I could still sort of support the top bar community because there's not too many people providing nukes to them. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just that I'm mostly about production, and I'm about the bees. So I'm not either for, and these things are really hard to move. Like this thing, and I had to build it for Vancouver Island. So this thing was, it's got big watershed shield and the whole works. So this thing was built for Vancouver Island. I still got a bit of work to do, but I can do that, later on. I'm not rushed right now. But yeah, I might just, replace the queen with one of my survivors, offspring of my survivors from last year. And, yeah. And then sell this thing off. Because I just, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not for me. It's just too big. I could put 6 beehives in the amount of space that this one thing would take up, and that's just one hive. So, and it's not easy to move around, so not easy at all. So this is for this is mostly for the backyard, I believe. Yeah, for the backyard beekeepers. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good few hives, or if you have a farm somewhere and you're not moving your hives at all. Yeah, perfect. Whole bunch of these, stack them all up, and just use these if you're not going to move them too much. But yeah, it takes quite a bit to move this thing and get this thing around. So yeah, it's not for me, but there's nothing wrong with it. I could see the draw of these hives. So that's all. Thanks. Talk to you later.